Well, hello beautiful souls, it's your girl Jane coming at you with another video, and as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about the 20 vanilla fragrances that I have in my perfume collection for every budget. So if you guys are interested in seeing what are my favorite vanilla fragrances that I currently own, then go ahead and just keep on watching. So if you are new to my channel, hello again. My name is Jane. Welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back onto another video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from moi. Now let's get into it. So first things first, I always start off with my scent of the day, and my scent of the day is actually a fragrance that isn't necessarily a vanillic fragrance, but I'm still going to mention it just really quickly. I'm wearing Swiss Arabian's Casablanca Extrait de Parfum. I actually just filmed my comparison video to the OG, so if you guys want to check that video out, I'll leave that up in the eye in the sky because that will be out before this one is. However, we're talking about vanilla fragrances today, and I'm so excited. So grab a snack, grab a drink, chill, you know, sit back, relax, and let's talk about some fragrances. So the first fragrance I'm going to talk to you guys about is fairly new to my channel, and it's extremely popular on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It is talked about so much for great reason, and this is Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana. I believe that's how you say it. This fragrance, you guys, is a vanilla lover's dream. This is a sweet, warm, slightly spicy fragrance. It's vanillic. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the fragrance that I highly recommend for vanilla lovers if you want to smell like melting vanilla ice cream, but like high quality vanilla ice cream. I'm a vanilla ice cream lover, and this is that girl. So not only do you get some honey and some caramel, but you also get some vanilla, and you get some cumin in this fragrance as well. And there's also a little bit of musk in the fragrance, which I find to be, you know, fitting for the occasion, if that makes sense. This is very sweet. It's warm. It's lactonic. I really enjoy the fragrance, and it wears beautifully on the skin. This is a house that I want to tap into some more because I have this fragrance and Bora Bora, and Bora Bora is a great fragrance for like the summertime. It's a gorgeous yellow floral fragrance. It's very tropical in my opinion, so it's really pretty for that. It's a nice tropical floral fragrance, but this fragrance is for the gourmand lovers, and I just absolutely love wearing it on its own. I love layering it with other fragrances that need a little pick-me-up from some vanilla, and this is one that I would definitely say check out if you absolutely love vanillas. This is her. Next, we're gonna get into a fragrance which I believe might be discontinued. Some of these fragrances are discontinued that I have, but I know a lot of people have these fragrances, or you can find them on Mercari, eBay, things like that. So you can find some stuff, you know. You might have to pay a premium, but you can still find it if you're very interested. This fragrance is one that I have a backup bottle of because it's that freaking good, and this is the House of Sillage's Wonder Woman 84. This is a citrusy vanilla. It's sweet, it's warm, it has some floral touches to it, it has a little bit of muskiness. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm a fan of the House of Sillage's bottles. They can do no wrong in my opinion when it comes to the bottles and the presentation. It just gives luxury. You are paying a premium for these fragrances. Sometimes it is pretty expensive and sometimes a little unattainable, but I do find that you do get a lot of great quality from the actual bottle. The fragrance smells incredible as well. This is the type of fragrance that I love wearing whenever I want to smell like vanilla, but it's the springtime, it's the summertime. I want a little bit of a citrusy vibe with it as well. This is what I grab. So this has some Davana and some pink pepper in the opening, and then as the fragrance dries down, you get this nutty almond note along with some tolu, which is a resinous balsamic note. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then you get some musk and some vanilla in the base. So this fragrance is very pretty. It's very nice. You get a nice, you know, sophisticated vanilla with this one. This is like a bougie vanilla. Granted, yes, it's in a bougie bottle, but this isn't like a very cakey, foodie vanilla. It's more of like a perfume, which I find is very nice for certain occasions. I love me a nice edible gourmand, but this is more of a wearable gourmand, if that makes sense. This is absolutely beautiful for date night, brunch, lunch, anything like that. Wearing it to work is very appropriate for that. This is a pretty versatile fragrance. You can wear it from day to night, which is something I really enjoy about the scent. So you can really get your money's worth, in my opinion. This one is absolutely stunning. Now, I know for a fact this fragrance is discontinued, but this is one that I absolutely love to have in my collection because this is a cheapie and it also just smells incredible. This is a sweet pastry from Zara. I believe this has been discontinued for a while, but it smells, oh my god, it's such a true gourmand. This is a sweet, citrusy, zesty, vanillic fragrance. It has a little bit of like a sugary touch from some sugar cane as well. This has 3 simple notes. It has lemon, it has vanilla, and it has sugar cane. So you can't go wrong with this fragrance. This smells like a lemon pound cake or something like that. Just, oh, it's so pretty. Performance could be better, but I absolutely love layering this fragrance with other scents because this has that zesty lemon note, but it also has that sweet vanillic vibe with the sugar. So it gives a true gourmand touch to anything that you layer it with. I haven't been using it lately because this is discontinued, but I do love to wear this on certain occasions or with certain fragrances or if I want a certain vibe. So yeah, this is one that I love to have, and if you have it, pull it out, spray it on, and enjoy it. This is the Sweet Pastry from Zara. Next, we have a designer fragrance that I think every woman should have in her collection if she enjoys vanilla fragrances. Granted, this is a little bit of a bolder scent, so if you like bold scents, you can check out my bold video in the Eye in the Sky. This is one that is that. So this is YSL's Libre Intense. This fragrance is an aromatic, sweet, vanillic fragrance. It has some floral touches to it as well. I absolutely love this scent. If you like orange blossom, if you like vanilla, you would love this scent, but this has a little bit of a twist with some lavender. So for me personally, I think that this is extremely sexy. It's bold. It's perfect for the time of year that we're in now, especially for nighttime. If you want to step out, date night, bar hopping, anything like that. Even if you want to wear this to work, spray it lightly. But this is absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful scent. Love, love, love the vanilla in here along with that aromatic vanilla. It gives a nice little, you know, nice little twist. A nice little twist to vanilla. So this is Libre Intense from YSL. Oh, and this performs like a dream. So a little bit goes a long way, but I'm an oversprayer. So I like to, you know, douse myself in the scent, and I get tons of compliments, especially with this one. This fragrance is one that is kind of iffy for me. I love it. I love how it wears, but on its own, I'm not the biggest fan. I love layering this with other fragrances. And this is Vanille and Sensei from Atelier Cologne. This fragrance is one that I like because it has 91% of natural ingredients. So this is a cologne concentration. So that means the perfume concentration is a little lower compared to the alcohol content. And that's something that I don't like. I don't like that because it doesn't really perform how I want it to. So that's why I say I like to layer this with other fragrances. If I want to get this like warm, spicy, sweet, kind of smoky scent of a fragrance, that's what I get from this scent. Now, of course, you get vanilla in this fragrance. You get some coriander. You get some woody moss that kind of comes off green as well. But you get a very interesting cilantro note, and it's kind of weird, but it adds this like herbaceous kind of vegetal quality to the scent. I wouldn't say it's overly green, but it adds a little bit of a unique twist. So for this scent, I like to layer this with other vanilla fragrances, or I like to layer this with like deeper, smokier, more tobacco-like scents because this adds more of a, you know, vanillic touch to those fragrances. So for example, I like to layer this with Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford or something like that, like in that realm of tobacco fragrances, more of those ashier tobaccos. It kind of makes it a little bit more feminine without overpowering the main scent, in my opinion. So this is one that I do like to wear, but I like to layer it with other fragrances. This is also discontinued in the US, I believe, but if I can find a link for it, I'll definitely have this fragrance and all the other ones I talk about linked in the description box. So yeah, Vanille Sensei from Atelier Cologne. Check it out. Now this next fragrance is one that is compared to another fragrance in my collection. So I'm going to talk about it, but I'm not going to go into too much depth. So this is Serendipitous from the House of Serendipity 3. This is a warm, sweet, powdery fragrance. It's vanillic, of course, and it has a little bit of a citrusy vibe to it as well. People compare it to Choco Musk, and for me, I don't get the same. Choco Musk is a little bit more like hot chocolate powder smelling, and Serendipitous is more vanilla, citrusy, muskiness, you know, like they're different. So those who say that these are similar, I wouldn't say that they're similar. They're very much so different, and the price ranges are different as well. This is a lot more affordable. However, if you want something that's like sticky, syrupy, like really, really sweet, Serendipitous is the way to go. This is perfect for layering with other fragrances and getting them more, you know, intensely sweet. So this has some cocoa, this has Tunisian vanilla, and this has blood orange. Again, like I said, this doesn't smell too cocoa-ish or chocolatey in my opinion. I definitely get that from Choco Musk, but this fragrance is really nice. I really, really, really enjoy this fragrance, and I'm so happy to see that it's on Lucky Scent because for a period of time I couldn't find this at all and I didn't have a backup bottle. So gorgeous fragrance, especially to layer. beautiful. Now these next two fragrances are probably the most realistic gourmands in my collection, including a sweet pastry. So a sweet pastry is in this category as well. This next fragrance is stunning, and the brand has just launched a new version of it. So they put a little bit of a twist to it and made it less cloying in their opinion, which I didn't find this to be really cloying anyways. But this is a Whiff of Wafflecone from the house of Imaginary Authors. This was in collaboration with an ice cream shop called Salt and Straw, I believe, and this literally smells like vanilla ice cream on a waffle cone. Like, it smells just like that. You get the warm, sweet spiciness. You also get this nice lactonic quality from it, from some heavy cream. You get some spice from some cinnamon. It's beautiful. I love that ice cream shop Imaginary note, which the Imaginary Author brand does. Like, Imaginary Authors, they're known for making these imaginary accords or whatnot, and ice cream shop is that in this. You get some cinnamon, you get heavy cream, you get some amorous. It's beautiful. This is literally ice cream, waffle cone, all of that. I would say the main difference between this and the Bianco Latte is that Bianco Latte doesn't have that like waffle cone, that warm waffle cone type of nuance to the fragrance. It's just straight up vanilla ice cream with spice. This one has like all of those nuances within that, and it's very nice. I kind of want to pick up the new one just to compare them and like see what the difference is between them, but this is a very, very nice scent. I didn't pick this up last winter because, you know, pregnancy nose was really kicking in and this was very cloying for me at that time, but I love it now. So this is a Whiff of Wafflecone from the house of Imaginary Authors. Beautiful, beautiful scent. This fragrance is one that personally, and I'm gonna just toot my own horn here, personally, I feel like I put a lot of people on. I talked about this fragrance and Mango Skin a lot on my channel, and I absolutely love this fragrance. As a gourmand lover, this fragrance will always be in my top gourmands, period. And I say that because it's just perfect to me. It's everything that I want in a gourmand, especially with that realistic touch, if that makes sense. This is What About Pop from the house of Oud. When I tell you, baby, this is absolutely beautiful. This is a sweet, salty, warm fragrance, but it also has this very, very interesting accord of popcorn. This has a popcorn note in the fragrance. This literally smells like salted caramel popcorn. There's also some woody qualities in the fragrance, which I don't get too much of. I feel like it really grounds the fragrance and allows it to not be extremely sweet or extremely cloying. It really brings it back down. But when I tell you this is sweet, it smells like popcorn. It smells like caramel. When the fragrance gets to the deep dry down though, you still get the sweet nuances. The popcorn note kind of fades away, but you still get the sweet vanillic caramel touches along with some of the woody notes, and it's not overpowering. It's not doing too much. And that's why I really enjoy the fragrance. I absolutely love the House of Oud's bottles. Every single bottle is hand painted, so it's unique to you. No bottle looks exactly like this because they're all hand painted. They have the same color scheme, but not the exact same design. And I feel like that's what makes fragrance and perfumery just so interesting. You have these brands that do these very intricate things. Yeah, you're paying luxury prices, but like, this is a work of art on your vanity. Wherever you display your fragrances, this is a work of art, and it smells incredible. So this is the House of Oud's What About Pop, and this is a gorgeous gourmand. It's a beautiful vanilla scent, and I think that you should try it if you have not already. Next, we have a new fragrance release that I did first impressions on, and I'm gonna do a follow-up video on, so I won't go into too much detail about this one. Altier. This fragrance is just a beautiful, warm, spicy vanilla fragrance. This focuses on the note of Madagascar vanilla, and you guys, I'm head over heels for this fragrance. I had to force myself to put this down because I kept reaching for it over and over and over. It's super addictive. It has this transparency to it that I think makes this fragrance very addictive. This is a fragrance I can definitely see people wearing year round because it is warm, it is spicy, it is vanillic, but it has that nice transparency to it. I cannot explain it any better than that. It's not dense and decadent and rich. It is very gorgeous, and it's kind of airy, and I think that's what makes this fragrance very appealing for women specifically, because it's not too heavy like Eau Jaune. It's pretty, you know, thick, heavy, and dense, kind of smoky at the same time. This one is a little bit more airy. It's a little bit more transparent. It is something that you can wear for a lot of occasions, which I personally love. So yeah, if you want to see my full thoughts on the fragrance, the notes, all that good stuff, go ahead and check out my review in the Eye in the Sky if you have not already. And if you have, let me know what you guys think about Altier. If you've tried it, have you smelled it? Have you worn it on your skin? Did you purchase it? What do you think about this one? Because this is one that pleasantly surprised me this year, and yeah, I'm definitely here for it. Altier, Parfums de Marly. Next, we have a fragrance that I personally enjoy a lot. I haven't been wearing it lately, but I do like it for days where, you know, it's an easy reach. You know, I don't know what I want to wear, but I know I want to smell like vanilla, like a nutty vanilla. And this is Sol de Janeiro's Chosa 62, the Eau de Parfum. They do have the Boom Boom Cream, which is the, you know, body cream and body spray version of this. This is just a sweet, nutty, powdery fragrance. It has some floral touches in there. Of course, it has vanilla in there. And it also has a salted caramel note, so you get that salted caramel vibe. This is a gorgeous scent. It really is. Some people complained about the performance of the original fragrance, which is this bottle right here. I have been contemplating placing a second order for the newer bottle of this because they said that they improved the performance. So I want to test it out and let y'all know what's tea. Is it real? Is it not? Because we need to know, especially if we're spending our coin. But this fragrance in particular is just one that I absolutely love to just grab and go for. This is also nice paired, of course, with the Boom Boom Cream and the body spray. I really enjoy this scent. It's really nice. I feel like if you like to go in and smell fragrances, this is a nice one to go in and sniff because it is at Sephora. It's readily available. You know, you don't have to blind buy or go online or buy samples. You can literally go in the store, spray it on your skin, walk around and see how you feel about it. So I love that. And when the fragrance opens up, you get some pistachio along with some almond. When the fragrance dries down, you get some heliotrope, which also kind of gives like a powdery almond vibe along with some jasmine. Now in the base, that's where you get that salted caramel along with that vanilla. So for me, it's a no-brainer. It's nutty, it's sweet, it's kind of powdery, it has like a nice floral touch to it. It's great. So this is Chosa 62 from Sol de Janeiro, and this is a beautiful vanilla scent. This next fragrance is one that I don't hear many people, if any people, talking about, and I love this fragrance. I picked this up earlier in the year from the Scent Room in Dallas. That was my first experience going into a fragrance boutique with niche fragrance houses, and I was able to smell so many scents. Oh my gosh. And I got some samples, which we're gonna do a sip and sniff with, you know, in a little bit. But this fragrance is Reunion Vanilla, and the house is Farmacia S. Annunziata. Look, I don't know, but it's called Reunion Vanilla. You can find this at the Scent Room and directly from this brand's website. This scent really made me be like, yeah, I cannot leave this store without this because it smelled so good. This is a sweet floral musky fragrance. It also has a little bit of a woody touch, a resinous touch from some amber. This fragrance opens up with some pear blossom along with some bergamot, and then as the fragrance dries down, you get some vanilla flower with some orchid. Now, my favorite part of the fragrance is the deep dry down. That's where you get that vanilla, you get some musk, you get some amber, and you get some white wood. So it's very simple, but it's very, very pretty. I feel like it has a fruity nuance to it, but I can't really put my finger on it. Maybe that's from the pear blossom, but I really, really love this vanilla fragrance. I love layering this with other scents, and on its own, it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is Reunion Vanilla. Try it out, test it out if you have not already, because this is one I think if you're a vanilla lover, you would absolutely love. Now, I can't talk about vanilla fragrances and not talk about this one. I feel like this fragrance is on most people's vanilla list. I love it so much that I have a 100 ml and a 50 ml, and of course this is Kayali's Vanilla 28. If you don't know, you probably have been living under a rock. Both of my fragrances got super, super dark. My 50 ml is a lot darker than my 100, but if you love vanillas, you're gonna love Vanilla 28. Period. Like, there's no question about it. This fragrance is just a sweet, warm, rich vanilla fragrance. It has brown sugar, it has vanilla, you get orchid, you get a lot of notes in here, but really you get vanilla. And this gives me more of a vanilla extract type of vibe. This isn't a super sugary, you know, sweet vanilla. It's more of a wearable vanilla. This is a vanilla you can wear every day, all day, no questions asked. This is definitely signature scent worthy, and I think that's why so many people love it, because it's so wearable. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet to where it's like cloying for some people. You can overspray it and not feel like you're spraying too much. You can, you know, spray delicately and just have a nice little veil of a fragrance over your skin. You guys, Vanilla 28 is the way to go. If you want a Old Faithful, a reliable scent, Vanilla 28 is her. You can layer her with other fragrances and they will smell incredible. You can wear it on its own. You can layer it with different body care. This is just perfect. It's absolutely perfect, and I love it, love it, love it so much. Highly recommend Vanilla 28 if you have not tried her, and if you haven't, please get on it. please get on it. This next one is a classic in my opinion when it comes to vanilla fragrances, when it comes to the fragrance community, when it comes to vanilla fragrances in general. She's an OG, and if you don't love her, it's probably because you may feel like her performance is lackluster. I don't have an issue with the performance of this fragrance, but this is Libre from Zara in the Casa Marati line. This is just your sweet citrusy vanilla with some spice. You get a little bit of an aromatic quality from some lavender as well, but this scent has cinnamon, it has licorice, it has vanilla, of course. You get some musk as well. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. And I also get this caramel-esque vibe. For me, Libre kind of is on the line between caramel and vanilla. I find that caramel smells very similar to vanilla and vanilla smells very similar to caramel in certain aspects, but this one in general is just perfect. It's perfect to me. I definitely need a backup bottle of this one because she's almost done. The little stickers coming off and everything. I've had this fragrance for a very long time, but she has not failed me, and I think that this is the type of fragrance that if you want a signature scent fragrance, if you want to tap into some luxury, this is the way to go, because not only is the bottle gorgeous, but the scent is beautiful as well. She performs so incredibly well, projects off the skin so gorgeously, and leaves a beautiful sillage. And it's vanilla. Like, who does not like the smell of vanilla? Some people don't, but many people do. So that's why I say this fragrance is a compliment magnet. You're gonna be complimented on this fragrance by men, women, children. Everyone's gonna love you and you're gonna smell delicious. And this is Libre from Zara in the Casa Marati line. Now for my ultra bougie babes, this one is for you. I see so many influencers have this fragrance because of the notoriety of the brand, and this is Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Gentle Fluidity Gold. This is just a spicy vanilla to me. A spicy, musky, warm vanilla. That's what I get from the scent. My fragrance has turned purple because I've had it for a while. When these brands use natural ingredients, especially vanillas, they can turn. So it's not that it's gone bad. It's just, you know, matured a little bit in the bottle. So when you get your bottle, it's like a light yellow, but as time goes on, it gets purple. So that's what happened to Vanilla 28 as well. It just gets darker and richer over time due to the ingredients. But anyway, this fragrance has vanilla, some woody notes, coriander, which is a nice spice. You also get some juniper berries, which adds a nice unique quality to the scent. This is absolutely gorgeous. Maison Francis Kurkdjian also has a silver version, which is a little bit more fresh. It's not vanillic at all. So this is the warm, spicy vanilla version, and then Gentle Fluidity Silver is more of the fresh, clean, you know, that type of vibe, a little aromatic. I would say Gentle Fluidity Silver leans a little more masculine. Gentle Fluidity Gold is a little more gender fluid, teetering on the feminine side because of the vanilla. But you know, there are a lot of gentlemen that like this fragrance as well. A lot of women like Gentle Fluidity Silver. But anyways, this fragrance is nice if you are a bougie gal, if you want to spend a little coin and you like the aesthetic of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, the minimalistic aesthetic. I love wearing it on its own. This gives me sophisticated vanilla. It gives me like bougie vanilla. This is really nice to have in your collection, and it's aesthetically pleasing. Like, who doesn't like these Maison Francis Kurkdjian bottles? I do. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. All right, this next fragrance I absolutely love, and if you try and come for me, we can have at it in the comments. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be nice. But this is probably one of my favorite designer fragrances due to nostalgia. Not saying that this is extremely unique or anything like that, but I've been wearing this fragrance for almost 10 years. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. I have so many scent memories tied to it, so this is a lifer in my collection. No matter how intricate, how bougie my collection gets, I'm always gonna keep this fragrance on my side. And this is Black Opium. This is just a sweet coffee, warm, spicy fragrance. You get some floral touches in there, and of course you get vanilla. I absolutely love the scent. You get some orange blossom, you get some coffee, of course you get vanilla, some musk, some woody notes. It's absolutely beautiful, and for me personally, this is one I just have so many scent memories tied to. I literally went to my first club wearing this fragrance. I went on a date with my wife with this fragrance. Like, this has so many scent memories tied to it that I can't let go of it. I've had so many great memories. I've had bad memories. Just everything. Me and Black Opium have gone through it, right? So I absolutely love it. If you are looking for something that's sexy, that's date night appropriate, that's, you know, alluring and captivating, and if you want to, you know, get complimented and just smell good in general, Black Opium is the way to go. I don't see anything wrong with Black Opium at all. I don't care if too many people wear it. She's a bestseller for a reason, because she smells good and the girls love her. Black Opium some from YSL, get you some, period. That's all I'm gonna say. Next, we have a scent that is very unique. This is one that was kind of hard for me to understand, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, do I like this? Like, should I declutter it? And I love it. I love the fragrance, and I love how a little bit goes a long way. I cannot overspray this fragrance because it kind of gets a little cloying for me, and cloying just means it gets like annoying. Just gets a little annoying. Sometimes people alluded to things being too sweet, but to me, I just say it's annoying because of a certain note that's in this fragrance. And this is Poets of Berlin from Velhem Perfumery. Mind you, Velhem Perfumery has one of my favorite fruity fragrances, period, in my whole collection, which is Mango Skin. I absolutely love Mango Skin. I've talked about it for years and years and years and years and years. So yeah, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but Poets of Berlin is just a green aromatic vanilla fragrance. It has some woody qualities to it, some muskiness as well. This has a unique note of bamboo. So not only does this have bamboo, but it has blueberry as well along with that vanilla. So it's a very unique vanilla fragrance. It's not your everyday vanilla. So when you smell it, you're gonna smell something like aromatic and green, and you're gonna be like, what is that? And it's the bamboo, and I'm telling you, like, it's so mind-blowing. But that doesn't stay too long. When the fragrance gets to the deep dry down, I get this gorgeous warm creamy vanilla. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love how this fragrance wears. I haven't worn this in a while, so I'm gonna pull it back out. But yeah, Poets of Berlin, she's that girl, especially if you want a unique vanilla, if you want to smell unique, if you want to still, you know, stay true to your vanilla roots but have a little bit of a twist. Poets of Berlin is that girl because she gives you vanilla but with a huge twist. I could see someone that's very, you know, artsy, creative wearing this fragrance because it just really motivates me and inspires me to get my creative juices flowing for whatever reason. This is Poets of Berlin from Velhem Perfumery. I couldn't talk about vanillas and not mention this fragrance. This is an Arabian fragrance that is, she is out here in these TikTok streets. She's out here in these Instagram streets and just social media in general. The girls are loving her. The girls are loving Lattafa, but they're really loving Kamra. This is Kamra from Lattafa, y'all. Of course, people say she smells like Angel Share from Killian, all that good stuff, right? But to me personally, this is just a warm, sweet, spicy fragrance. It also has this floral touch to it. You get this woodiness. It's just so sexy, so rich, so deep and decadent. Oh, it's so mysterious as well. You get nutmeg, you get praline, you get vanilla, of course. You also get some akagali wood, you get dates, you get so many notes, some tuberose. You get a lot of notes in this fragrance, but you really get that spice. You really get that warm, sweet vanilla. It's so beautiful. It's so stunning. I cannot wait to pull this out in November timeframe. This is Kamra from Lattafa. Next, we have another unique vanilla. Well, these next two are from the same house, but I'll talk about them separately. This fragrance is one of the first unique vanillas that I acquired over the years, and this is Ani from Nishane. This is also one of my most complimented fragrances in my collection. Y'all, this is a gorgeous green, warm, spicy vanilla fragrance. It has a little bit of freshness to it as well, and it has this woody, musky earthiness, which is absolutely beautiful. Not only do you get that green note accord in the opening, you also get some musk, you get some vanilla, you get some cedar wood, and you get some ginger. So it's a beautiful vanilla fragrance. It's more of a green vanilla, more of an earthy vanilla. You get some patchouli in this scent as well. It's super sexy, and I love wearing this fragrance when I'm wearing all black or like maroon. It's definitely a vibe, and I'm here for it. This is the type of fragrance that I like to wear, you know, going out, stepping out, or, you know, going to a dinner, kind of where I want to make a statement, where I want people to turn and look at me when I walk past, because the performance of this fragrance is gorgeous. The sillage, the projection is just absolutely stunning. I wore this in Boston last year around August with one of my good friends when I went on my baby moon, and I got so many compliments when I wore this fragrance, and it was just a great experience. So this is Ani from Nishane. Beautiful scent. And speaking of Nishane, this is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection, definitely in my top 10 for life. This is 100 Silent Ways from Nishane. This is your sweet, warm, floral fragrance. It's more approachable than Ani is. You also get a little bit of a citrusy vibe from this as well. This has a beautiful tuberose note. It's like a creamy, buttery tuberose, along with citruses like mandarin. You get a peach note in this fragrance, and you get, of course, vanilla with some sandalwood. This fragrance is just gorgeous. gorgeous. I love this scent. If you like scents like Black Opium, then you will definitely get a vibe. Like, you can see how they kind of correlate, but they're not the same. I would say 100 Silent Ways is a little bit more of a smoother, well-rounded, more refined version of Black Opium, but without the coffee note. But I do think that the performance is better, and also I just like how creamy this fragrance is from the tuberose. It's absolutely beautiful, and I like the packaging a little better. You get a heavier cap, you get the little plaque label, and it's kind of hard to spray this bottle when it's kind of this big. So I'm just saying, you know, I like 100 Silent Ways, but I love Black Opium as well. So yeah, 100 Silent Ways is beautiful, and I definitely think that if you like vanilla fragrances, if you like sweet fragrances that have a little bit of a floral touch, you will really enjoy this one. Y'all, we are coming close to the end. We have 2 more fragrances left. And this next fragrance is one that I did not think that I would love as much as I do. I love this fragrance, and I think it's because it has this like creamy, like tonic quality to it. And if y'all don't know, I'm here for that, okay? And this is Love Tuberose from the House of Amouage. This is my only full bottle of an Amouage fragrance at this point, but I absolutely love this creamy, warm, vanillic fragrance. Of course, you get those floral touches. It's a little musky as well. It's absolutely beautiful. This is one that is just so stunning. And Amouage has one of my favorite bottles. Like, this is just so classic, so timeless, so beautiful. I just really enjoy these bottles, and the scent inside is beautiful. This is also a Middle Eastern brand, but this is a luxury Middle Eastern brand. So if you didn't know, now you know. This has a ton of white florals. You get some tuberose, some gardenia, and you also get some jasmine. The main note though is tuberose. It does start off as being very heady and, you know, just in your face, but as the fragrance dries down, the whipped cream starts to come forward, and you start to get those sweet gourmand touches from the fragrance, the like tonic creaminess, which really dies down on the white florals. It really makes the white florals plushy, but you do get kind of like this fresh floral touch in the opening, which I'm not much of a fan of. About 20 minutes into this fragrance is when I really start to enjoy it, and then the vanilla comes through, and it's just so delicious. It's so beautiful. It's so sexy, but in a more gourmand way, which I'm here for. You also get some sandalwood and some cedar in this fragrance, so you get some woodiness with the creaminess from the whipped cream. You get that vanilla. It's gorgeous. This is a beautiful scent, and this is a nice vanilla for those who love florals. If you love a heavy floral fragrance, then Love Tuberose is that girl for you, but it has a little bit of a twist because it has that creamy, you know, whipped cream. So gorgeous. Love Tuberose. She's beautiful. And last but certainly not least, we have the most complimented fragrance in my collection of 2023. This fragrance has garnished me so many compliments. This scent is just so beautiful to me. It's a vanilla fragrance. It is just so gorgeous. This is one that quickly made its way into my top 10 for life, and I have no shame. I have no shame at all. And this is Velvet Vanilla from Mancera. Baby, if you don't get any fragrance that I talk about today, this is one you should get. This fragrance is a beautiful, sweet, fruity, creamy floral fragrance. Of course, you get that vanilla in there as well. It's a little musky too. You get some angelica, you get some pear, but the main stars of the show is this a bubblegummy tuberose. It's a beautiful, bright, in your face tuberose, but it dies down to be very sweet and just bubblegummy. Think of Hubba Bubba Max, or like, you know, old school bubblegum that's just pink and just bubblegummy. That's what this is, along with that vanilla. And the deep dry down, the vanilla with the musk, it becomes very cakey. So I was told I smelled like a cake when I wear this fragrance, or I just smell really good. I smell really yummy. Those are the type of compliments that I get when I wear this fragrance. It's beautiful. I cannot praise this fragrance enough. This is one that I can definitely see being in my collection forever. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm gonna show you guys my dent on this. This bottle is a 4 fluid ounce bottle, or 120 ml. I'm here, guys. I think I got this fragrance in early spring. I have been loving this fragrance, and for me to have a dent this deep in a 4 fluid ounce bottle is crazy. I have a lot of scents in my collection, and I just keep going back to this fragrance. I keep going back. I have to stop myself from wearing it because I love it so much. But yeah, this is Velvet Vanilla. Performs like a beast. Like, Mancera fragrances can do no wrong when it comes to performance, in my opinion. This projects gorgeously. It has a beautiful scent bubble and it's just amazing. It's incredible. But I'm telling you, if you love vanilla fragrances and something fruity, bubblegummy, and cakey sounds great to you, I think Velvet Vanilla is the way to go. Grab you a sample, try it out before you buy, but that deep dry down is something serious. It's something serious. This is Velvet Vanilla from Mancera, and she is the conclusion of this list. I know this was a long one, and I hope y'all stuck with me until the end. What do you guys think about my vanilla list? I believe I had 21 fragrances instead of just 20. So what are your favorite vanilla fragrances in your collection? I would absolutely love to know. If you are new to my channel, I do quiz you guys at the end of all of my videos just to see who's been rocking with me into the end or whatnot. And for today's video, go ahead, you already know, leave me that vanilla ice cream emoji, and if you don't have it, just leave asterisk ice cream emoji so I know if you guys made it until the end. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one.